Hey, what up guys, how you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of The Road to Glory here on FIFA 18 Ultimate Team. This is episode number 82 and we're going to start today's episode off with the two in-game messages that we got from EA. The first one letting you know about what they're going to be doing with Astori's item since he passed away very tragically. They've reduced the price cap, but you know, Fiorentina and stuff have agreed that they want to keep him in the game, so that's pretty cool. We've actually got one in our club and I will never let him go. And the other thing is the Sport Relief kit, which is something that everybody got, and I've gone ahead and applied that as my main home kit for now. So this is the first Road to Glory episode in quite a few days actually. I don't know where time has gone, to be honest, but we start by doing what was one of the final SBCs, I guess, FUT 17. A lot of those daily ones during the FUT birthday just weren't worth it whatsoever. However, this one, I had a lot of the stuff in the club, a lot of untradeable stuff, and it was for an 84 to an 87 rated player, a tradable player as well. And knowing the prices of them right now, even if we got the 84, which unfortunately we do, it's still someone that's probably worth like 8,000 coins or something like that. So it was highly worth it, because that could have been an 87 that was worth like 40k or something, and that would have been great. And then we're also going to move on to marquee matchups, not the one which came out last night, but actually the one which was from last week. You know, this is a little bit of recording from a few days ago, and I was able to complete this one. I think I ended up spending about sort of 20,000 coins or so, and I figured that wasn't too bad, considering I haven't really done marquee matchups on the Road to Glory for a little while now, for two reasons. One, the prizes that they've been given out have been pretty poor recently. Like, I don't feel like the end result packs have been that amazing. And two, as you guys know, I sort of sold a whole load of everything in the club so that I could maximize my coins. That's when I did stuff like buy Team of the Year Harry Kane, buy Cristiano Ronaldo, and it meant that I don't really keep like gold players like that in my club anymore. There was a time where we were pretty stacked up with loads of players all over the place, pretty much could do marquee matchups every week without having to even go out and buy anyone. But I decided that I would sell stuff up, and then as I got new players, I would flog them so that I get the coin balance, so that I've always got enough that if I want to buy a player, I know that I've got my maximum coin potential to do so. So I had to obviously figure out how to complete the marquee matchups and do it at a relatively good cost. And obviously I used quite a few bits from my club. Like, I still got loads of bronzes and a few silvers and stuff as well, but it's the golds which I do have to go out and buy. So typically my sort of method now is to not do marquee matchups for like a few days when it comes out, and then do it sort of over the weekend. You know, if there's promos out and stuff, people list players at much lower prices than they should do, or you can just snipe for it, only a couple of minutes or so, and you'll get the player at the sort of price that you want. Because, I mean, like, take for instance this week's marquee matchups which came out last night. I'm pretty sure I was sitting in Nick28T's stream for a few minutes there, and like, Juve players are 8,000 coins. Like, any Juve player was like 8k. That's ridiculous. I don't understand why. Just from marquee matchups, it seems a bit crazy. But I've also noticed that for the marquee matchups we're doing here and this week's one, the actual prizes are actually really good. They've been giving out some slightly better packs, and if I was someone with an ounce of willpower, and what I would recommend to you guys is that if you start saving these packs now, you are going to really start to reap the rewards come like Team of the Season time, which typically has been about like a month from now. Normally, I think we get it sort of April time, don't we? I'm not too sure. But anyway, if that's the case, you're going to have some pretty sweet packs come Team of the Season, and maybe I'll try and do that a little bit more on the Road to Glory. If we do many more SBCs, try and store them packs up ready for like Team of the Season or something. That could be quite fun. So this is the squad, as you guys know. It's something which, the more and more I look at it, the less I'm sort of bothered by it. I really liked the look of the squad when I built it, and now I've been sat here for like a week with it, and I've not really played many games and stuff, because unfortunately I didn't make it into the weekend league last weekend, and then obviously at that point, well, there's nothing to really play for because I can't really play online singles for an episode, and divisions are pretty pointless. So if I wasn't in the weekend league, there wasn't really much for me to play for until I had to wait until Monday so that I could then go into the daily knockout tournament and actually hopefully win it. You know, that's the aim today. We're going to actually fully test out our team and see if we can come away with the win to get ourselves back into the weekend league, because hopefully, you know, it's Easter weekend. I think I've got a fair bit of free time. I know I've got a couple of bits going on at the weekend, but I should have time, as long as videos get done, to have another good stab at the weekend league. And if so, it would be a great test for our actual squad right here, because so far it seems that Bobby Firmino is a little bit quiet. Heung-min Son's been scoring, and Salah is someone that I'm trying to get used to, but for some reason struggling a little bit to do so. So I was 2-0 up in this game, and this guy with the Rangers badge and the Rangers kit was actually quite good at the game. My goalkeeper was helping me out quite a bit, and then the odd crazy, look at this slide. Oh, Eric Bailly with the perfectly timed slide to stick that one out for a corner. But apart from possession in that game, it looks like he was on the upper hand, and I was sort of struggling a little bit. But for some reason, things were just going right for me in the very crucial times that matters, which is in front of goal. I'm able to come away. For some reason, I decided to shush him. I don't know why. That is just, that's poor etiquette right there. But anyway, I go 3-0 up. I guess I was hoping for a little rage quit or something, and it does happen after he's let me watch the replay. Thank you for that very much, by the way. I do get a 3-0 win, and I think that was only the first round. Let's move on into the second round. Oh yeah, against a complete and utter super team. Team of the year Bonucci. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 icons, including 94 Ronaldinho. That 90 Rooney, which a lot of people seem to have. And also a Salah Player of the Month striker card. So yeah, it was a bit daunting going into this game, but I got a penalty early on, so things are looking up for me. I step up with Yaya Toure, who apparently is my dedicated penalty taker. I look left, I go right, but for some reason it stays down the middle, and the goalkeeper saves it. So not a great start, you know. That almost puts me on a downer in terms of motivation. And then, well, Salah does that. That right there is, I think, the precise moment that I started to think, okay, I'm going to be good with Salah now. I'm not going to be all of this sort of, oh yeah, I'm trying to get used to him. He's not sort of cutting it. I've decided right here, right now, that this Salah is going to be an absolute banger for me. So that's how it's going. And I heel click past another one here, obliterate with the pace, and score a lovely low driven. And yeah, I think things are clicking with the Egyptian now. He's scoring a couple of goals, and I'm starting to feel a lot more comfortable with him. The question, or the thing I wanted to pose out to you guys right there is, this Salah is currently still roughly the same price as what I paid for him, around 420,000 coins. The ones to watch seems to be about 500k. It's sort of come back down again. So for 80k, maybe even call it 100k, I could boost him up to the 91 and have a ones to watch, which again could still get boosted. Or if he gets Player of the Month again this month, again would be someone else that would more than likely absolutely skyrocket in price. I don't know. Is that a good idea, guys? Should I do that? Should I make that change? Knowing that I've got a couple of 100,000 spare in the bank, should I trade it up and get the better version of Salah? Or is it not really worth it? Is it likely or unlikely that a ones to watch Salah would have another bump in price at some point in time? I'm curious. Let me know down below in the comments section. So we make our way here into what must be the semi-final, and this guy right here quits at 0-0. He had a team which I felt like I could probably beat. I seemed to have the slight better of him in the first 12 minutes, and he quits at 0-0, which annoyed me. So I had to go on into the semi-final again. Luckily, I get what looks kind of like an average squad at this stage in FIFA, but it has got a stat card on that Harry Kane. That could be plus 10s across the board, and that could basically be a Team of the Year Harry Kane up front. But you don't know really, do you? You can't tell from a little tap in right there. So I go from this game against someone that I thought I could beat, who then quits on me, and I have to play the game again, to going 1-0 down after 2 minutes against that semi-final opponent. And for some reason my head just went a little bit, and I got a bit nervous because it's been a while since I've really won the daily knockout tournament. I wonder if I still got it in me. So we both have a goal disallowed, one at either end there, and as you can see at half time, I should be winning this match, but for some reason I can't friggin' score, which is not good. So I bring Mounier on, and instantly he assists Heung-min Son, and we get the equaliser, like literally a couple minutes off of kickoff in the second half. So bringing off Sissoko and replacing him with Mounier in that central midfield spot seems to have helped a little bit right now. Whip it towards the back post there. Salah sort of falls over or gets barged over, but either way, he doesn't find the back of the net with that shot. And then a little bit of what I would class as delay or lag or something, and my buttons wouldn't let me do the heel click. Ended up working perfectly for me there because he anticipated it wrongly and I was just through on goal all of a sudden. Score the low dribble with Heung-min Son, run off celebrating. So whatever that was seemed to work out really well for me. And then Son gets through again right here. Of course, 100% of the time you've got to be sticking away a chance like that when you are one-on-one. Through on goal, just the keeper to beat. And as you can see, I've also brought on Kaká at this stage of the game because I definitely want to make use of him. He's such a fun player, which just doesn't fit into my starting 11. But as you can see, heel clicks past the defender, and I haven't even gone low driven there. I've just gone banger because, well, I was 3-1 up, feeling pretty confident. And I wanted to see if I could score a nicer looking goal. I feel like the goals which go in, you know, where the ball is higher in the air, look slightly nicer than the low driven sort of P-rollers that go in most of the time on this game. So a solid finish from Kaká. And then take a look at this. Best finish of the episode. Bam. What a friggin' goal that is. That is an absolute banger from Heung-min Son. From Salah. I've got Heung-min Son on the brain apparently. But yeah, what a beastly finesse whippage that is to the far corner. What I've noticed is that my 92 Salah on my main account, the best version, the player of the month, whatever he is, I've noticed that he can do that messy thing where he can do those cut inside and whip the finesse across. So I wanted to try it with this Salah and it seemed to work perfectly. And I've got to say, this is one of the worst teams I've come up against in the final ever. I got pretty lucky, I would say, that I came up against this guy with the team. Like, he felt pretty good on the ball and stuff, and I was struggling to get it back off him. He was holding possession relatively well, but obviously my team is just better and more suited to FIFA here. All my players on full chemistry and stuff, and even Salah scoring on the right foot now. That's how confident he's getting with the team. It's going well for us at this point. Heung-min Son plays it off to Yaya Toure, and you know that Yaya's got a banger in him from time to time, and I love seeing it. I love scoring it as well because he's someone that we grinded away for, a free player essentially, but we had to work for him. He has made his way into our starting 11, and every now and again I'm going to get to hit one of those nostalgic Yaya Toure bangers, which is just, it feels good, bro. It feels good. And then we make it 3-0 pretty soon after that one with Roberto Firmino. And that's it. He quits. And we win the daily knockout tournament. So that is it, guys. We are back into this weekend league thing. And hopefully, like I said, going to do my best to get a whole bunch of games played in that. We get this Electrum pack. I mean, not even a flare, not even a rare. It's looking that one feels bad basically. But you know, it's a fair few free players that we can sell, stick in the club, whatever. And this is obviously stuff from earlier on in the episode that we got from our packs from marquee matchups and stuff that had all sold throughout the episode, keeping us over that 200,000 coin mark. So there is all the goal to game ratios from my players and stuff. I hope you have enjoyed the episode. If you have, do me a favour, hit that thumbs up button, and of course don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new. Do I do it? Do I upgrade this Salah to the 91 ones to watch? Should I? Let me know, guys, down below in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.